Wilfred Owen opens tomorrow in Birkenhead, where he spent his formative years.
Yeah, well, over the next few weeks we're going to be celebrating some of our region's poets with the help of BBC Radio Lancashire presenter and poetry enthusiast Ted Robbins. He begins with one of Owen's best-known works.
Dulce e decorum est pro patria more. It is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. A patriotic tribute to those who gave their lives in battle, and the title of probably Wilfred Owen's most famous poem. But Owen didn't believe in the sentiment. In fact, he called it the old lie. Bent double like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep, many had lost their boots, but limped on, bloodshot.
This is the theatre of war in which Wilfred Owen was operative the second time he went back to the front, October 1918, and it was in this area that Wilfred Owen was fighting when he won his military cross in October 1918.
This is one of 3 streets that Wilfred Owen lived in Birkenhead. He went to school at the Birkenhead Institute, and some commentators think he started writing poetry at the age of 10 or 11. A new permanent exhibition opens to him tomorrow.
Oswald Street, where he was born, they claimed him. Shrewsbury, where he went back to, have claimed him. But here in Birkenhead, where we've got a huge slice of this incredible poet's life, it goes uncelebrated. There's scattered pieces. There's a stained glass window in the library, which is beautiful. There's stuff in the archive centre, and we need a designated site, I think, where people can come and find out what he thought of the town, what the town thought of him.
Odds and evens, march!
These cadets are just a few years younger than those who fought alongside Wilfred Owen in the trenches.
Wilfred Owen was an emotional, yet sensitive and creative guy, due to him setting his emotions down on paper so that everyone can read what happened in them days and look back.
The badness of the war, like you've all said, instead of just dwelling on it, he writes his emotions down and gets it all out of him, instead of just building it up inside him, which is what most soldiers do.
You learn about the war and the First World War, and you just hear about the troops, so many died. It's all numbers, but this is personal and lets you know how they exactly felt.
I've never had to go into battle, yet Wilfred Owen made the ultimate sacrifice, as many people still do to this very day. But this is the thing that's always got me about Wilfred Owen. This young man continued to write about the horrors of war from the very heart of battle to the very end. If you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs, bitter as the cud of vile incurable sores on innocent tongues, my friend, you would not tell with such high zest, to children ardent for some desperate glory, the old lie, dulce e decorum est, pro patria more.
And tragically, Wilfred died a week before the end of the war, and his mum didn't find out till Armistice Day. It's so tragic.
Yeah, lovely piece though, actually, really moving. Next Thursday, Ted's going to be investigating the mystery behind the medieval poem